Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to my channel. I will explain the one of the material from English syntax, and I have a grammar in poetry. I will explain it for you guys. Okay, the grammar poetry is the same like grammar in prose. Quite similar, but I will explain it about grammar and poetry. Poetry and grammar seems to be polished part that one suggestive of the spark or nature fire, the other of the cold eye of analysis. The cold eyes from here is about unfortunately and unusually. So here's the explanations. Because a poet would be foolish to be proclaimed I'm above grammar, for it is by grammatical choice that many of the special meanings of poetry are achieved. That's why I think all the poets, so many poets, they will ignore the the grammar rules because he wants to free to express their feelings, their mind into the word. So, and because of that, the uniqueness and uh, the unusually things comes up from that. I think that's why, without the rules, of course, the poets. Oh, I'm sorry. Um, this affect show poetic license, the poets acknowledge privilege of the deficients from the rules of convention of every language. Deficient here um is affects from uh the wildness her minds to express into the word and become a poetry. And without the rules, of course, the poet deficient from the rules will be lose communicative force. And there is no communicative from poetry because they ignore the the grammatical rules. That's why every poet have a uniqueness and wildness. I will read the poetry called Heaven Heavens. I have desired to go where spring not fail, to fields where flies no sharp and shades hail, and I feel lilacs blow, and I have asked to be where no storms come, where the green swell in the heavens dome, and out of the swing of the sea. Gerard Manley Hopkins. But more obviously, there are two tendencies to make no similarity of sound and meaning, and also because similar grammatical structures. The first tendency is the best in, illustrate is the best illustrated by the pun of the title linking the words heaven and heaven. And the second one is evidence in the mark of realism of the two stanzas from the poetry. And that's all from me. Thank you very much. And here,